going to be doing a video on a game called A Hero's Call for Windows. I've already got the game loaded up, so...
Start a new adventure.
First option we have is start a new adventure.
Continue an adventure.
Continue an adventure.
Sounds reference.
Sounds reference.
Change audio settings.
Change audio settings.
Change preferences.
Change preferences.
Exit game.
Exit game.
Start a new adventure.
And we loop back to start a new adventure. We're going to go ahead and do that.
Select your gender. Female. Male.
We're going to do male.
Enter the name of your new character.
Let me set an alarm. Set timer for 1 hour.
1 hour starting now.
Perfect. Alright. What do I want to name him? Let's go with...
N-A-T-H-O-S. Please choose your starting attributes.
Nathalos.
Press space for a detailed description of the selected attribute. Strength 6. Press left and right arrows to adjust value. Press enter to confirm.
Alright.
Strength measures your raw physical power. It affects the damage and accuracy of melee attacks, as well as how much you are slowed down by heavy gear.
Cool.
Dexterity 6. Press left and right arrows to adjust value. Dexterity measures your fine motor skills. It affects your damage and accuracy with ranged weapons, and your chance of parrying melee attacks.
As the text box had said, I'm pressing space to get the detailed information on each stat.
Agility measures your quickness and mobility. It affects the frequency with which you can act during battle, and your ability to dodge physical attacks.
That's a good one.
Constitution 6. Constitution measures your physical vitality. It affects your maximum hit points and stamina.
Good.
Intelligence. Intelligence measures your mental acuity and alertness. It affects your maximum mana, and your accuracy with magical skills. Willpower 6. Willpower measures your strength of mind and force of personality. It affects the damage and effectiveness of magical skills, as well as your ability to resist magical attack.
Alright, this guy's gonna be a warrior, so I'm not really gonna focus on intelligence and willpower, but...
Constitution 6.
One
Press
thing I
left and
will
right
do
arrows
is
to
get
adjust
my
value.
Constitution
Press enter to
10
confirm.
off the bat.
10. You have 20 left to
Put
spend.
4 in there, and we have 20 points left.
Agility 6. Press left and right arrows to adjust value. Press enter to
Go
confirm.
ahead and pump agility to 20.
15, 6, 17, 8, 20. You have 6 left to spend.
Okay, good.
Dexterity 6. Press left and right arrows to adjust value. Press enter to confirm. Strength 6.
So
Press
strength
left and
is
right arrows
actual
to adjust value.
damage,
Press enter.
so
10. You have 2
bump
left
that
to spend.
10.
Dexterity
Now let's
6.
bring it-
Press left and right arrows to adjust value.
Bring
Press enter to confirm.
dex up
8.
2
You have 0
points.
left to spend.
And as it says, I have 0 left to spend. Dexterity is used for parrying, so that's why I pumped a couple points into that one as well.
Are you satisfied with these attributes? Yes. No. Yes. Please select a difficulty. Difficulty can be changed in-game from change preferences in the pause menu. Easy.
We'll just leave it at easy, because we're aiming more for the quest line than anything.
Greetings, traveler. Welcome to Farhaven. As a matter of procedure, I have to ask what weapons you're carrying.
Alright, so this tells him what class we're going to be doing, whether it's a...
Just my sword. A true
Just my
warrior needs nothing
sword.
else.
Is as it says, a true warrior needs nothing else, so that one starts us as a warrior. And if you hit up arrow at the top...
Greetings, traveler. Welcome to Farhaven. As a matter of procedure, I have to ask what weapons you are carrying.
As shown, it gives an actual text description of what the guy just said to us.
Just my sword, just my bow. I prefer to fight from a distance.
Just my bow, if I'm not mistaken, leaves us as a ranger.
I have a dagger, but I prefer to stick to the shadows.
That would obviously be a thief, using stealth.
I don't have any, I prefer to defend myself with magic.
That would leave us as a mage.
I need no weapon, the light of the divine protects me.
That would be a cleric.
Why would I carry a weapon when I wield the power of darkness itself?
And that would be a necromancer. We're gonna go with
Just my
warrior
bow.
today.
Just my sword.
So long as you can defend yourself.
Now in this game, generally speaking, you get a couple different options that'll lead to the same fork. Just depends on how you want to be about it.
Defend myself? From what? Why would I need to defend myself in town? I thought that's what guards are for.
A little snarky.
Are you saying I'm not safe here?
Yeah. So that's the 3 options. I'm gonna stick to the guards. I'm going with snark.
Why would I need...
There's no need to be alarmed. Well, actually, I suppose there is. Lately, this area hasn't been very safe. We do what we can, but every now and then, something... Look out!
That little dudong is the game telling us that we have to hit enter to continue.
As you turn to see the gate standing ajar behind you, 2 snarling wolves leap through it. Okay.
Alright, so we're getting attacked by the wolves.
Draw your sword, traveler! We can't let them into the city!
Oh no.
They won't get past me. This isn't the welcome I expected. I'd better be getting paid for this.
I think I'm gonna go with that one. I better be getting paid.
Combat is handled on a turn-by-turn basis. When it is your turn to attack, you will be able to select from a list of skills that your character has learned. Factors including your speed and the speed of the attack will affect how quickly it is executed after being selected. Press the number keys and spacebar to get more detailed information about a skill. You can also get detailed information about your allies and your enemies by selecting Examine Party or Examine Enemies. Okay.
Perfect.
You have encountered 2 enemies. Choose a skill for Nathalos. Attack.
Oh god, he says my name terribly. Alright, so we're gonna quickly look at what attack does. We'll hit space.
A standard melee attack.
Okay, pretty straightforward. What does 1 tell us?
Does 100% of base physical damage.
Okay, percent of damage.
Stamina cost, 0.
Stamina cost is 2.
Mana cost, 0.
Mana cost is 3. Button 3 and button 2. Obviously, the cost is 0. 4
No effects.
tells us there's no effects.
Affects 1 target.
It affects 1 target is 5.
Hits 1 time.
And 6 tells us just how many times it hits the target.
Warrior Strike.
Warrior Strike. Let's see what that does.
A powerful melee attack.
Okay.
Does 150% of base physical damage. Stamina cost, 25. Mana cost, 0. No effects. Affects 1 target. Hits 1 time.
Alright, and let's do Control S during combat. It tells us what our stamina is. Control S outside of combat lets you save.
81 of 81 stamina. Use item.
Use item. We probably don't have any at this point.
Warrior Strike.
So we're gonna
Use Warrior Strike on who? Wolf, at full health.
Let's check out this wolf. Space gives us a description.
A large, snarling wolf with silver gray fur.
Okay.
Wolf is at full health.
1 gives us its health.
Wolf is fully rested.
2 says how rested it is, or stamina.
Wolf's mana is completely charged.
3 tells us its mana.
Wolf has no armor.
4 tells us that it's a wolf, and obviously it's not wearing anything.
Wolf has no weapon.
5, it's again a wolf, not using any weapons.
No effects.
6 says there's no effects. So we're gonna go ahead and use Warrior Strike.
21 damage. Battle log. Nathalos uses Warrior Strike on Wolf. 21 damage dealt.
This is the battle log, obviously. It pops up in between rounds. And you just arrow through.
Wolf is wounded.
Wolf is wounded.
Close battle log.
Close battle log.
Choose a skill for Nathalos. Attack.
Alright, well, we still have
56 of 81 stamina.
56 of 81 stamina.
Warrior Strike.
Let's go ahead and use this again. Although,
Stamina cost, 25.
oh right, 25, not 21.
Use Warrior Strike on who? Wolf, wounded.
Let's hit the same one.
4 damage.
Ow.
22 damage. 3 damage. 21 damage. 23 damage.
Alright,
Battle log.
let's see what all
Wolf
happened.
uses attack on Walter the guard.
The wolf attacked Walter the guard. He did
4 damage dealt.
4 damage.
Walter the guard has 103 of 107 health.
That lucky guy's got a lot of health.
Walter the guard countered.
He countered.
Wolf took 22 damage.
The wolf takes 22.
Wolf uses attack on Walter the guard.
The wolf attacked him again.
3 damage dealt.
Or the second wolf attack, my apologies. It does 3.
Walter the guard has 100 of 107 health. Walter the guard countered.
He counters that one as well.
Wolf took 21 damage.
Deals 21.
Walter the guard uses shield ally on Nathalos.
Oh cool, he's protecting me.
Walter the guard took a defensive stance in front of Nathalos. Nathalos uses Warrior Strike on Wolf. 23 damage dealt. Wolf is mortally wounded. Close battle log.
Okay, so it's nearly dead.
Choose a skill for Nathalos. Attack.
So I'm gonna hit
Examine party.
E for examine party.
To gain more information about a unit, You can press the number keys 1 through 6 to report their current health, stamina, mana, gear, and status effects. Pressing space will give you a physical description of the unit. You can also use these commands to gather information when choosing a target for an attack or item. Okay.
Awesome.
Nathalos. Walter the Guard.
Alright, let's see what he looks like.
A stern-looking man wearing gleaming plate mail.
Cool.
100 of 107 health. 85 of 85 stamina. 92 of 92 mana. Walter the Guard's armor. Iron helmet. Iron cuirass. Iron greaves.
Some basic iron armor.
Walter the Guard wields fine iron war axe.
Oh, he's using an axe. Cool.
Defensive stance.
Ah, he's got defensive stance. Interesting. Okay.
Choose a skill for Nathalos. Attack.
Now, every time you come out of a menu like that, it drops you at the head of this menu. So it drops us back up on attack.
Warrior strike.
I'm going to go ahead and
Use warrior strike on who? Wolf. Mortally wounded. Wolf. Wounded.
Wolf.
Wolf.
You know what? Let's
Mortally
finish off
wounded.
the mortally wounded one.
22 damage. Battle log. Nathalos. 22 damage dealt. Wolf has been defeated. Close battle log.
Cool.
Choose a skill for Nathalos. Warrior strike.
Let's do another one.
You don't have enough stamina.
Oh.
Attack. Use attack on who?
Well, looks like
Wolf.
I'm attacking.
Wounded. 3 damage. 20 damage. 15 damage.
He missed,
Battle
but
log.
I hit it.
Wolf uses attack on Walter the Guard. 3 damage dealt.
Does 3 to Walter.
Walter the Guard has 97 of 107 health. Walter the Guard countered. Wolf took 20 damage. Walter the Guard was forced to choose a random target.
Oh, so here, when it says forced to choose a random target, that means its original target is no longer valid for one reason or another. In this case, it looks like Walter was going to attack the other wolf, but we killed it. So
Walter the Guard uses attack on Wolf. Missed. Nathalos uses attack on Wolf. 15 damage dealt. Wolf is critically wounded. Close battle log. Choose a skill for Nathalos.
Alright.
Attack.
Obviously,
6 of 81
our
stamina.
stamina still isn't high enough.
Use
we're
attack
just
on
gonna
who?
attack.
30 damage.
Oh. Think
Battle
I might
log.
be dead.
Nathalos uses attack on Wolf. Critical hit. 30 damage dealt. Wolf has been defeated. Close battle
Yep.
log. Battle log. You won. Items received. Wolf pelt.
Oh, cool. We got a wolf pelt.
Nathalos gained 200 XP.
200 XP.
Replay battle cinematic.
And this is actually a really cool option. At the end of your fight, you can choose to replay cinematic, and it plays from the very beginning, so you can actually check it out like a movie. I'm going to go ahead and do that as a demonstration. That was me attacking. Wolf attacks. The wolf attacks. The wolf attacks. I attack. He missed. I take it out. And that was the other one going down. Cool stuff.
Close battle log.
And then we close battle log.
Well fought, stranger. Those beasts won't be bothering anyone now.
You seem to have a pest problem. Well, that's one way to welcome newcomers to your town.
Let's go with the
You
pest
seem to have a
problem.
pest problem.
To be honest, I'm not sure how much longer we can hold out. The city's been under almost constant attack for weeks now. We don't know why, or where the attacks are coming from. We do what we can to hold the line, but we're spread so thin.
Oh, gotta hit enter.
If someone could just find out what's causing the attacks and put a stop to it. Say, you're a pretty capable fighter. Maybe you could help.
If I can help make the people of the city safer, I would gladly do so.
Can't say that's me.
I'd be happy to do what I can. I'd be willing to consider it, if there's a reward. I guess someone has to handle it, clearly you can't.
Oh,
I'd really rather not. But I guess someone needs to make this town safe if I want to get anything done around here. I'd be willing to consider it, if there's a reward.
let's go with the reward again. I'm gonna play him pretty mercenary.
I can't promise anything officially, but I know that if you could help us, this city would owe you an unpayable debt.
Okay.
You should speak with Lord Adrianis. I'm sure he'll want to know you're helping us.
But would he...
Who is Lord Adrianis?
Lord Adrianis is the governor of Farhaven. I'm sure it's been hard for him to see his city fall on such difficult times.
Who is Lord Adrianis?
I already did that.
What can you tell me about the town? I need some directions. Where can I find Lord Adrianis?
I have a kitty coming to help me, apparently.
Lord Adrianis is the governor. What can you tell me about the town?
Let's ask about the town.
I'm sorry. I really need to get to my post. Ask around. I'm sure someone can answer your questions.
That was helpful.
What can you... I need some directions.
Directions.
I'm sorry. I really need to get to my post.
Of course you
Ask around. I'm sure someone can answer your questions.
Okay.
Where can I find Lord Adrianis?
Let's go with the last option. I don't know how that's going to be any different.
He's probably in his manor in the northwest part of town. It's the large building past the fountain, on your left.
Okay.
Now I need to return to my patrol. Good fortune go with you, friend.
Your quest log has been updated. To open your quest log and view your quests, press Ctrl plus Q. Okay.
We get a cool little sound every time a quest log gets added. That was the little piano thing that we hear there. My cat's making my leg go to sleep.
The guard's directions have added a new beacon to your map. As you discover new locations, they will be added to your beacons list. Go to the beacon menu by pressing Ctrl plus B to get directions to discovered locations. Okay.
Awesome.
Would you like to learn more about how to navigate? Yes.
Let's say yes.
The sounds of your radar alert you to significant objects and changes in terrain as you move. You can review the radar sounds from the Sounds Review menu in the Pause menu at any time.
Okay.
The tavern is just ahead and to the right. Practice walking forward with W or the up arrow, and listen to how the radar plays sounds to your left and right as you walk. Entering North-South Road.
Alright, so as you can hear off to the right, we just had a little chirp. Okay. That doop to the right means that there's a wall. So if we turn right with shift right or shift D, then we'll be able to...
End of North-South Road 2, Hedge 3, Tavern Wall 4.
Yep, see that there's a hedge and tavern wall there. That's what we just picked up.
Fountain 2025, North-South Road 2530, as far as I can see 30.
Okay, and when we turn back with shift left or shift A, it tells us the fountain is ahead of us and so forth.
The tavern door is just to your right. Now let's turn and head inside. The tavern door is to turn to the nearest cardinal direction, use shift plus A and D. Since the tavern door is due east, use shift plus D to turn to face it. You'll hear the door radar sound on your right, then in front of you once you turn.
What it's not telling you is shift left and shift right also works.
Since there are doors east, west, and south of you, you may hear multiple door sounds. To be sure you're facing the right one, hit E to report the terrain ahead of you.
Okay.
Once you're sure you're facing the tavern door, walk forward to enter it. Now go ahead and use shift plus D to turn toward the door.
What it's again not telling you is you can actually walk sideways into the door as well. I'm going to go ahead and follow its instructions at this time, but for future reference.
End of North-South Road 2, Tavern Door 4. Leaving. Entering tavern.
Why don't you? Come in and
You can probably hear that there are multiple people and objects in the tavern. We'll practice interacting with them at the end of this tutorial.
Okay.
For now, use what you've already learned to walk forward until you hear the opening of the tavern hallway to your left. Since the hallway is on your left, you can use shift plus A to turn and face it. Go ahead and find the hallway, then walk down it and enter the second door on your right.
have some. Why don't
You
you?
look tired. Come in and rest.
End of Tavern 4, Tavern Wall 14.
Come, have a bite to eat.
Leaving
You
tavern.
want to make-
Alright, that's the first door to the right.
Oh, you look exhausted.
That's the second door to the right.
Door 1.
We're going to turn. It says door 1.
Entering north small bedroom. Well done. Now, can you retrace your steps, and get back to the main tavern? Give it a try.
Okay. Let's just backwards walk. That's either S or down arrow.
Leaving north small bedroom.
Then we turn
Tavern
south.
39, cooking pot 9.
Food's hot. Have some.
Entering Tavern. To get a list of every person or object in your line of sight that you can interact with, hit I. If you do that here, you'll find the 2 innkeepers, and a few containers.
Okay.
Interacting with any of these objects is easy. You can turn with the mouse until you're facing them, using sound as a guide. Or you can listen for them with your radar, just like you listen for doors and openings. You can also automatically face the next object to your left or right with Control plus A or D.
Now, unfortunately, that Control A and D does not work with the arrows. You cannot use Control left or Control right to snap to targets. Only Control A and Control D. While Shift left arrow and Shift right arrow does snap you to the cardinal directions. Very important distinction.
Once you are facing an object, simply walk up to it and hit enter when you're close enough to interact. You can also hit space to get a description of the object.
Okay.
If you walk too far and pass the object, simply turn around or use S to walk backwards until the object is in front of you again.
Down arrow also works for walking backwards.
Go ahead and experiment with these options, then when you are ready, interact with Samuel the innkeeper to speak with him.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and keep
You look
walking
tired.
straight.
Come in and rest.
Have a bite to
Cooking
eat.
pot 4.
Yep. Cooking pot 4 steps ahead, or 4 feet ahead.
Oh,
We
you look
welcome any
exhausted.
traveler.
This container is empty.
Oh,
Stay
and
away.
it's an empty cooking pot. Let's see what it looks like.
A large black pot used for cooking.
Okay.
Take a
Let's
load
snap
off.
to the next
Have
target.
some. Why
Control
don't you?
D.
Shelves 4.
They're shelves. Okay.
You look tired.
Come.
Let's look
Have
at
A
a
basic
bite
set
to
of
eat.
shelves for storing various items.
basic set of shelves. Okay. Enter.
You can get additional information about an item's characteristics and effects using the number keys. Pressing space provides a physical description of the item. To use an item, or to take an item from a container, press enter. Okay.
Okay.
What will you take? Novice Ring of Shielding 1 of 1.
What does that do? Let's see. Look at
This
it.
ring bears a simple rune of physical protection.
Cool.
Armor rating, 3.
So 1 tells us it's armor rating. 2
Weight, effortless.
says the weight.
Value,
3
15.
says value 15.
Resist critical hits, 6%.
Now 4 is the important information. It tells us what the item actually does. In this case, it's critical hits, 6% resistance.
Does not restrict magic.
5, my apology. 5 tells us that it does not restrict magical use. In this case, it's not a big deal because I'm playing a warrior, but if you're playing a mage, cleric, or necromancer, or if it's one of your other party members, that's a very important detail to keep in mind. I'm going to go ahead and take that with enter,
Have a
Taken.
bite to eat.
and it
You're
immediately
tired.
kicks us
Come
out
in,
because the
rest.
shelves are now empty. Let's see what else we got.
Shelves
Oh,
3.
you look
Oh, more shelves.
exhausted. Please, stay away.
We
Okay.
welcome any.
What will you take? Weak Potion of Greater Respite 1 of 1.
Weak potion of greater respite. What do you do? Now, potions work a little differently with the number system. So 1
Restores 50 stamina.
restores 50 stamina. 2, nothing. 3,
Value, 25.
25. 4,
Restores 50 stamina.
restores 50 stamina. 5, nothing. Space still does give a description.
An emerald green potion in a small glass vial.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and enter to take that.
Taken.
And it
Take a
again
load off.
kicks us out because it's empty.
Susan 1.
Alright, we got Susan here. Let's look at her.
A kind-faced woman in a simple brown tunic and shawl.
Come.
She
have
has
a
reddish
bite to
hair,
eat.
streaked with silver.
Oh, she's getting on in age. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to her.
Oh, greetings, traveller.
Is there anything I can do to help? Do you work here? Can you give me any advice? What's on the menu? I'll be going now.
Alright, let's go ahead. Oh, yep, that's everything.
Is there anything I can... Do you work here?
Let's ask if she works here.
My husband and I run this inn and tavern. If you want a bed for the night, talk to him. If you want food and drink, talk to me.
Okay, pretty cool.
Tavern food's too expensive for my tastes. Let's have a look at your fare. I wanted to talk about something else. I'll be going now.
Let's go ahead and look at her.
Let's have a look at your fare. You
Fresh
have 100
food
gold.
and fine
Shepherd's
drink
pie,
for the
87
weary
gold.
traveller.
Now, something really cool in this game is all food items and drink items actually give a benefit of some sort. So let's look at the physical description first.
A hearty dish containing all the essentials.
Alright, 1,
Restores the unit's stamina over time. Restores 20% stamina. Restores 10% health.
that's pretty good. 2, nothing. Just like potions. 3 is value.
Value, 58.
Whew, that's pricey. 4 is gonna repeat what 1 did, and 5 is gonna give us nothing. So, what was the price on it
Venison's
again?
shepherd's pie, 87 gold.
Ouch, 87. And the value was
Value,
listed at
58.
58. Yeah, that's way above what we're gonna afford.
Venison steak, 44 gold.
Venison steak. Ooh.
Restores 40% stamina. Restores 25% health.
Stamina, 25% health. That's pretty nice, but with our money, no.
A fine cut of tender meat.
Okay.
Baked potato, 21 gold.
Baked potato.
Ale, 63 gold.
Ale.
Drinking water, 36 gold.
Drinking
Shepherd's pie,
water.
87
Wow,
gold.
Even their drinking water is 36 gold a shot. No. We're gonna hit escape and get out of this menu.
Stay safe and well rested.
Let's talk to her again.
Greetings, traveller.
Is there anything I can do to help? Do you work here? Can you give me any advice? What's on the menu? Can you
Let's
give me
ask
any
her for
advice?
Lots of people around town have work or problems that a traveller like you might solve. Try to ask around.
Okay, so she's telling us talk to other citizens and we might find quests. That's pretty helpful.
Is there anything do you work here? Can you give me any advice? What's on the menu? I'll be going now.
Alright, let's go.
Lots of people
see if
around
she
town have.
wants
Is there
any
anything
help.
I can do to help?
Actually, there might be.
we
Talk to
just
my
started a
husband,
quest.
Samuel. He'll explain our situation to you.
Alright, so there's a situation, but only the husband's gonna be able to tell us.
Do you work here? Can you give. What's on the menu? I'll be going now.
And all the rest is the same, so we're gonna. go
Stay
ahead.
safe and well
We welcome any
rested.
travellers here.
Come, have a bite to eat.
Wall 3.
Take a load off.
Wall 3.
Oh, you look exhausted.
Tavern Wall 3.
Please, stay a while.
Samuel
No,
the innkeeper
you look
4.
tired. Come in and rest. Well met.
Let's see what he looks like.
A short man
Food,
wearing a
folks.
simple brown
Have
tunic.
some.
His sandy
Why
brown
don't
hair
you?
and thin beard are beginning to gray.
Take a load off.
Ah, okay. Let's talk to him. Enter.
Need a room for the night?
Your wife mentioned you were having some trouble? What can you tell me about the town? Any advice for adventurers? I'll be going now.
Alright, let's start off
Need a room for the night? Your wife mentioned you were having some trouble?
here.
She shouldn't have said anything. We have no right to ask a stranger for help. Besides, it's all a bunch of nonsense.
But I want to help. I'd be glad to help, for the right price. Your wife doesn't seem to think it's nonsense. Fair enough, let's talk about something else. Your wife doesn't seem to think it's nonsense.
Yeah, your wife doesn't seem to think it's nonsense.
Alright, but promise you won't laugh.
I promise nothing.
You have my word. Just tell me what the problem is. I'll try to contain my mirth. Do go on. Actually, let's talk about something else. I'll try to contain my mirth. Do go on.
That sounds good.
Guests in the large north bedroom have been having trouble sleeping lately. Strange noises, things rattling around. Last week, one guest swore they saw, well, a ghost.
You think the room is haunted? That would certainly be bad for business. A ghost? Huh?
We said we'd contain our mirth, so we won't laugh.
That would certainly be bad for business.
That sounds fair.
Personally, I don't buy it. Too many glasses of ale before bed, that's the culprit. But if you could look around a bit, maybe put my wife at ease, I'd appreciate it.
Alright.
Sure, I can take a look. I think you're right, and if I can help put your wife at ease, I will. Hunting ghosts isn't my area of expertise, but I'll do what I can.
I think that's fair.
I'd very much appreciate it. Now, is there anything else you needed?
So that page turning tone is a quest being updated. Generally, if you go into your quest log, it won't actually show a new name or anything like that. You just kind of have to move through the quests and either know which one's being worked on or listen to the description of each and see which one's changed. As that tone happens, you'll get a new description of the quests.
What can you tell me about the town?
Let's hear about the town.
It used to be the best place you could imagine living, but lately, all of that has changed.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the town? Any advice for adventurers?
Any advice?
Sometimes we have guests come all the way from Stone Bay, by way of the Great North Road. There's one staying here now, in fact. He may be in his room. He was hitting the mead a bit hard last night, if you ask me.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the town? Any advice for adventurers?
Let's try again.
Some of the people in town have done a lot of travelling. They may be able to point out interesting locations, if you're interested.
We definitely are.
What? Any advice for
See
adventurers?
if that's all he's got.
Some of the people in town have done a
What
lot
can you?
of
Any advice?
travelling.
I'll be going
They
now.
may be able to point
I'll
out
be
interesting
going now.
locations.
Congratulations. You've completed the basic navigation tutorial. You're now ready to begin exploring Farhaven on your own. Congratulations.
Okay.
If you want to use the guard's directions to Adrianis Manor, you can open your beacon menu with Ctrl+B, select Adrianis Manor from the list, and follow the directions to reach your destination.
Good to know. Alright, for now, let's go check out that bedroom.
Wall 3.
Have a bite to eat.
Take a load off.
End of
No.
Tavern 3, Tavern Wall 13.
Oh, you look exhausted. Please.
You look tired.
Leaving tavern.
Come in and...
Alright, this first bedroom's the one he mentioned the mercenaries in.
Food's hot.
I'm gonna
Have
go
some.
ahead
Door
and
2.
Why don't you?
walk
Any
in there.
travellers here?
Oh, we got an item right off the bat. What is this?
A comfortable mattress on a sturdy wooden frame.
Take a load off.
Oh, it looks like it's a bed. Okay, what if we hit I?
Bed.
That's all we see. Okay.
What will you take? Weak potion of greater respite, 1 of 1.
Weak potion of greater respite. Be our second, but that's okay.
Taken.
We welcome
ahead and
any
take
travellers here.
Entering south small bedroom.
Alright, now we're inside. Let's see again.
Empty bed. Empty shelves. Marcus the Mercenary.
So that's an important thing to keep in mind. Your range of vision isn't always able to pick up everything. So even though we only took 2 or 3 steps past the door frame, now we can see the entire room, not just the bed that's directly in front of the door. So we're going to go ahead
Marcus the Mercenary 2.
and target Marcus, because the shelves are empty and the bed is empty.
A lean, fearsome looking man with a shaved head and large gold hoop earring. A diagonal scar crosses his left eye and cheek.
Pretty interesting. I wonder if we can see his gear. Nope. Apparently not. Okay.
Why must you speak so loud? A curse upon this headache.
You're cursing a headache. All right.
Where are you from?
The great port city of Stone Bay. Have you ever been? Well, perhaps someday you would find it a place full of adventure.
Adventure.
Where are you from? What are you doing here in Farhaven?
Selling my particular set of skills. I heard there was trouble in these parts. And where there's trouble, there's a need for sword and shield. And where there's a need, there's gold to be made.
Not bad.
You're a mercenary. How much do you charge for your services? Goodbye. You're a mercenary.
That's right. Are you in the market?
You're a mercenary. How much do you charge for your services? Goodbye. How much do you charge for your services?
2,000 gold.
Ouch.
Cheaper than a fresh suit of armor. And better than a quick and painful death.
True, but no.
I don't have that much. I don't think I need a mercenary at the moment. I don't have that much.
Let's be honest.
You know, you look like you could use the help. Consider this a one-time free demonstration of my services. Don't expect any favors in the future.
Oh. That's cool.
Oh, I should have mentioned that I do not take orders. I trust that won't be a problem.
Let's go. On second thought, I don't need a mercenary right now. Let's go.
Yeah, I will definitely take the free help.
Tavern
If
Wall
you
3.
have the gold, then you have my blade.
Yeah, I didn't give you gold though.
Wall 2.
And my cat's meowing at me.
Door 0.
Alright.
Leaving south.
The door.
We
Tavern
know
Wall
of
9.
Any travellers
Head
here?
up north.
Wall 1. Empty shelves 2.
Let's see what's in
Bed.
there.
Empty shelves.
Oh, there's a bed we haven't looked at.
Bed 2.
There we go.
What will you take? Weak potion of greater healing, 1 of 1.
Cool. Potion of greater healing.
Restores 50 health.
Restores 50 health. Not bad.
Taken. Empty
No.
shelves 2.
Alright.
Leaving north. Tavern Wall 7.
That's an empty room. the wall. Alright, we're gonna walk backwards. We got a north
Door
room
one.
here.
Entering north large bedroom.
Alright, what's in here?
Desk. Bed.
Desk and bed. Okay.
Bed 3.
We're looking at the bed there.
What will you take? Broken amulet 1 of 1.
Oh wow, broken amulet. Let's look at it.
The intricate, knot-shaped pendant of this amulet has been broken down the middle.
Does it do anything? No.
No effects.
Nope. No value even. Okay.
Taken.
Oh, looks like we updated the quest. So this is apparently related to the ghost somehow. Let's take a look at the quest. Control Q.
In your quest log, you can view all active quests. Press enter on a quest title to hear a reminder of what you need to do to proceed. You can also navigate between this menu, the completed quests menu, and a log of all tutorial messages using Tab and Shift plus Tab. Okay.
Cool.
Current quests. Trouble sleeping.
Alright.
A hero's call. An offer of aid. Trouble sleeping.
Let's check out a trouble sleeping.
I found a strange artifact in the north large bedroom. I have a feeling that this might be connected to the strange activity Samuel told me about. I should see if he recognizes the item.
Alright, that's useful.
A hero's call.
A hero's call. Considering that's the name of the game, I'm assuming if it's our overarching or main storyline. But let's check it out.
The city of Farhaven is suffering unexplained attacks. If I want to help, I should speak to the local governor, Lord Adrianis.
Okay.
An offer of aid.
What is that?
I've offered my services to help stop the attacks on Farhaven. I should speak with the local governor, Lord Adrianis.
Oh, okay. So it looks like the overarching quest is a hero's call, and the other quests are going to be subsets. Alright,
Trouble sleeping.
let's go ahead
Tavern wall 3. Desk 2.
and check the desk. Now, I'm going to go ahead and use a quick trick that I've debated whether or not to include in these videos, but quite honestly, there's no leaderboard that this posts to or anything of that nature, and the game's been out quite a while, so people have probably discovered this.
Which file will you save to? Create a new save file.
Create a new save.
Enter the name of your new save file.
Call it
N-A-T-H-A-L-S.
S.
Game saved. Which file will you save to? Nathalos. Game saved.
Alright, now the game's saved, and something really fun is containers don't actually load loot until you've opened them. So you can do things such as
What will you take? Initiate's Amulet 1 of 2. Initiate's Ring of Endurance 2 of 2.
Initiate's Amulet and Initiate's Ring of Endurance. Now let's check what those do.
Initiate's Amulet 1 of 2. Magic Defense Rating, 4. Increases magic critical threat, 3%.
Not hugely useful.
Initiate's Ring of Endurance 2 of 2. Fortifies the unit's stamina by 10 points.
Fortifies the unit's stamina by 10 points. I mean, it's kind of useful, but not particularly. I'm going to go ahead and hit escape. Hit escape again.
Pause menu. Save your game. Load a saved game.
Move to load.
Which file will you load? Nathalos.
Open Netflix.
Entering north large bedroom.
And now, as you can see, it's just reloaded back in the same spot. But we can open the container.
What will you take? Initiate's Ring of Vitality 1 of 1.
And there's a new inventory. This is the Initiate's Ring of Vitality.
Fortifies the unit's health by 10 points.
Fortifies unit's health by 10 points. That's a bit more helpful.
Taken.
Take
Empty
that.
desk 2. Wall 2. Door 2.
Head out the door.
Leaving. Tavern 730.
Stay a while.
Entering tavern. Tavern wall 4. Samuel the innkeeper 2.
Talk to
Food's
Samuel.
hot.
Need a room for the night.
I found this in a desk in one of the bedrooms. Do you know what it is?
See, that's a little broken. We found it in the bed. That's a little bit faulty. It should have force loaded to the desk, but that's okay.
What can you tell me about the town? I found this in.
I've never seen it before.
I think it has something to do with the ghost that's haunting your inn. Do you think it might have something to do with what your guests have seen? It's safe to say it doesn't belong in a desk in your inn.
Let's go with that one.
There is something unsettling about it, I'll give you that. I'm not saying I believe in ghosts, I'm just saying, it might be nice to know more about this amulet.
Can you think of anyone who might recognize it? Is there anyone in town who knows a lot about artifacts like this? Alright, I'll see what I can find out. Is there anyone in town who knows a lot about artifacts like this?
Anyone who knows artifacts?
You might try Father Ignatius at the temple. He's our local authority on supernatural matters.
Okay.
There's also a professor who lives in the northeast part of town. He's a bit eccentric, but he knows more about this area's history than anyone.
Good.
Don't worry, I'll get to the bottom of this. Alright, I'll see what they know. Hopefully one of them has some answers. Alright, I'll see what they know.
Let me know what you find out. If you need anything else, just ask.
Alright, let's see what our quest log has said now.
What can you tell me about the town?
Oh.
Any advice for adventurers? I'll be going now.
I'll be going.
Enjoy your stay.
Current quests. Trouble sleeping. Samuel doesn't recognize the amulet, but thinks it might be connected to the strange activity at the inn. I should try to get more information about the artifact.
Alright.
Take a load off.
Tavern Wall 4.
Food's hot. Have some.
Tav-
Why don't you?
There's the door.
You look tired. Come in and rest.
Leaving tavern. Entering north-south road.
I'm gonna go ahead and go north. I'm gonna pass the temple and go up to the professor up here.
Found in 1419.
And yes, I've played
Entering
before,
fountain.
so there's gonna be times that
Entering north-south
I
road.
forget to mention details such as I know the professor
Entering
is up here.
east-west road 125. Entering
There's a wall to our left. Here we go.
end of east-west road 2. Wilhelm and Frida's house door 3.
Oh, nope, not there.
Intersection 20.
Here we go.
End of east-west road 2. Professor Lindero's house door 4. Leaving east-west road. Entering Professor Lindero's house.
Is he here? No. I says nothing. Let's turn left.
Wall 2.
West. Okay.
Professor Lindero's house door 2. Professor Lindero's house wall 5.
Okay.
Professor-
What's through that door? Anything in
Bed. Empty chest.
Look like it's just as bad.
Bed 0.
But we'll go ahead and
Which file? Nathalos. Game save. What will you take? Weak potion of greater healing 1 of 1. Weak potion of greater healing 1 of 1. Taken.
We'll go ahead and snag
Empty bed
that.
0. Professor Lindero's house wall 1.
We'll walk sideways.
Wall 1.
out.
Professor Lindero's house wall 5. Wall 0.
Look east.
Professor Lindero's house wall 0. Professor Lindero's house wall 7.
Back door. Or front door. Alright, let's see. Oh,
Professor Lindero's house door 2.
that's the door.
Professor Lindero's house. Laboratory door 0.
We got a door to the
Entering-
east here. Anyone in here?
Empty cauldron. Chest.
Empty cauldron,
Empty shelves.
Chest, empty shelves.
Chest 3.
Let's check out the chest.
Which file? Nathalos. Game save. This container is locked.
Ah,
You'll need someone with more experience picking locks in order to access it. Okay.
darn.
Wall 3.
Okay.
Wall 1. Entering Professor Lindero's house. Professor Lindero's house wall 4.
Alright, we've got a door on the west and east, but let's...
Professor Lindero's house wall 2.
Oh, we're right against the front wall, basically. Or back wall, basically.
Professor Lindero's house door 0.
Let's see what's out this door.
Entering patio.
Anything out here? Nope, just a patio.
Hedge. Professor Lindero's house door 1. Entering Professor Lindero's house.
Back inside and cross.
Entering study.
The east door, what's in here?
Empty desk. Display case.
Empty desk.
Professor
display
Lindaro.
case, and him.
Professor Lindaro 3.
Okay. Let's go ahead and check
Display case 1.
this display case first.
This container is locked.
Uh-oh.
You'll need someone with more experience picking locks in order to open it. Look at the contents of the display case.
Oh, it must be a glass-fronted display case.
What will you take? Brazog's bludgeon 1 of 3.
Oh, wow, a named thing. Let's see.
By all appearances this is simply a bulky wooden club.
Huh.
Weapon rating, 40.
40. That seems high.
Weight, heavy.
Oh, it's heavy. It's blunt, so I guess that makes sense.
Value, 258.
Oh, it's a little pricey. Not bad.
Damages target strength by 10 points. 35% chance. Damages target agility by 10 points. 35% chance. Knocks the target to the ground. 7% chance.
So this has 3 effects on it. No wonder it's up there. What else do we got?
Sword of Edros, my 2 of 3.
Oh,
A remarkably light, nimble blade designed for use with a single hand. It has an elaborate silver basket hilt which evokes the appearance of a bird's feathers.
that sounds like something I'll be using.
Weapon rating, 58.
Weapon rating 58.
Weight, effortless.
Effortless weight, so it won't be slow.
Value, 468.
Oh, that's even doubled the first one.
No effects.
And no effects, so not useful.
Ring of Edros, my 3 of 3.
Serious damage, but
Ring of Edros, my 3 of 3.
Ring of Etrus might.
Weight, effortless. Value, 636.
Oh, wow.
50% increased parry chance.
And that would be why.
Razog's bludgeon, 1 of 3. Ring of Edros, my
So
3
what
of 3.
happens if we try to... Oh, look at it.
An ornate ring, crafted in the shape of a hawk in flight, its wings encircling the wearer's fingers, tiny rubies are set in the eyes, and the silver feathers are tipped with gold.
Okay, so everything here is bird related. Let's try and take it.
You cannot take items from a locked container.
Ah, well, we tried.
You cannot take items from a locked container.
Escape.
Display case 1. Display case 1.
I don't want the display case. I want...
Professor Lindaro 3.
There you are.
Professor Lindaro 2. A thin-faced old man with wispy, unkempt hair, rumpled clothes, and bright, nervous eyes that peer through a tiny pair of spectacles perched on the end of his long, pointed nose.
Okay.
So sorry. No time to talk. Terribly busy. In the middle of... Where did I put that parchment?
Absent-minded professor. Stereotype.
Is there something I can do to help? Can I give you a hand with whatever it is you're doing? I don't care how busy you are, I need to talk to you. I guess I'll come back when you're less busy. There's no need to be rude. I'll leave you be. Fine, then I'll just leave. Can I give you a hand with whatever it is you're doing?
Let's go with that.
No,
Second option.
no. The annulus of Validicus are in ancient Ariditic. This is in Gandalese. Where was that concordance?
Interesting.
Excuse me, I asked if you wanted any help. Are you even listening to me? Hey, I'm talking to you. Okay, never mind. Fine, ignore me. I'll leave. Oh, are you even listening to me? Excuse me, I asked if you wanted any help.
Let's go with that.
What now? Oh, how long have you been standing there? Do I know you?
A few minutes. Is there something I can do to help? No, we haven't met. Can I help with whatever you're working on? I've been standing here for a while. I actually just got here. A few minutes. Is there something I can do to help?
Let's go with that.
Really? How strange. I thought, oh well, no matter. Say, while you're here, perhaps you could help me with a project I'm working on.
That's kind of what I offered.
That's what I just offered.
Oh, well.
You really are distracted, aren't you? Sure. What can I do to help? Anything to get you to start making sense. Sure. Say, while you're here, that's what I just offered.
Well, that's exactly what I said, so let's do it.
I'm sorry, this project has utterly consumed me. I'm afraid my focus isn't what it used to be. I really do need help.
I'm happy to assist in any way I can. What do you need? Let's hear about this project, first. You can say that again. Let's hear about this project, first. I'm happy to assist.
I'm trying to compile a comprehensive list of Farhaven's founders. Such a list would be a great step in the historical study of our fair city. But I've hit a bit of a snag.
Uh-oh.
The information I need is in the graveyard, and it's far too dangerous for me to go looking for it myself. You look like the adventuring type. Maybe you could retrieve what I need.
Oh, boy.
I'm happy to help. Just tell me what you need. I'll do what I can. What am I looking for, exactly? I can't make any promises, but let me know what you need and I'll see what I can do. I doubt it's worth my time, but if I happen to stumble upon what you need, I might let you know. I'm happy to help. I'll do what I can.
This one.
What am I looking for?
Just look for graves bearing this symbol. No, wait, that's not it. Where did I put... Ah, here it is. There should be 8 of them. Record the names and bring them back to me.
Okay.
Sounds easy enough. I should have those names in no time. Sounds pretty boring, but I'll let you know what I find. I can't imagine a bigger waste of time. But if I happen upon any of them, maybe I'll let you know. Sounds easy enough.
Yeah.
Splendid! Now, did you
new
need
list.
anything else? If not, I have several owls to translate.
Who are you, exactly? So, do you teach at a university somewhere? Do you recognize this artifact? I'll be going. Who are you, exactly?
Vincent Linderow, fellow first class of the Intercircular Council of Academia, Scholar Laureate of the Arcanium Historiata, third chairman of the Historians Guild. No, wait, was that the Guild of Archaeological Discourse?
Let's see you say that 3 times fast.
Who are you, exactly? So, do you teach at a university somewhere?
Teach? With all this research to be done? Don't be absurd.
I'm absurd. Okay.
Who are you? So, do you recognize this artifact?
Fascinating. Amulets like these were worn in ancient traditional wedding ceremonies centuries ago. I've never seen one quite like this.
Uh-oh.
There's something special about it? You mean it's unique? Could this amulet have something to do with the restless spirit? You mean it's unique?
Let's ask Unique.
Yes, I dare say so. This particular amulet is, well, rather broken down the middle.
Uh-oh.
I noticed that. Any chance it could be associated with a restless spirit? I had no idea. Could it have anything to do with something supernatural? Some people believe the inn is haunted. Could this amulet be involved? I noticed that. Any chance it could be associated with a restless spirit?
I suppose it's possible. My studies have indicated that a particularly potent spirit can become attached to a physical object and affected by its fate.
Oh, boy.
So how would we put such a spirit to rest? Any idea how to calm a spirit like that? Great. What should I do with it? Any idea how to calm a spirit like that?
I certainly don't know. I'm a scholar. Such things aren't within my scope of concern.
Okay.
At least I know what it is now. Let's discuss something else. Well, you're a lot of help. Let's discuss something else. All right. Thank you for your help. Fine, I guess I'll figure it out on my own. All right. Thank you for your help.
Yes, lovely talking with you. Conjugate the initiative, ignore the auxiliary. No, that's no good.
Current quests.
Let's check out the
Finding the
quests.
founders.
Alright.
Finding the
So
founders.
from the top, we have Finding the Founders, which looks like it's the one we just got.
Professor Lindaro has asked me to search the graveyard for the graves of Farhaven's founders. I'm looking for 8 specially marked graves.
Okay.
Trouble sleeping. The professor identified the artifact as one used in ancient wedding ceremonies. He probably won't be much help with the supernatural aspects of the mystery.
Which is why we're going to go to the father next at the temple.
A hero's call. An offer of aid. Finding the founders.
Alright. Let's check our beacons.
Choose a beacon. Blacksmith.
Blacksmith.
General store.
General store.
Guard barracks.
Guard barracks.
Inn and tavern.
Inn and tavern.
Temple.
Temple. Okay.
West,
North.
Wall
west,
1.
west, south,
Study door 0.
west,
Entering Professor Lindaro's house.
south,
Professor Lind.
south, south,
Leaving Professor Lindaro's house.
West.
Entering east. Walter the.
west, west, southwest, south,
Actually, we did Control B to knock out the beacon real quick. I'm gonna.
End of
North.
East West Road 0. Leaving East West Road. Entering Wilhelm and Frida's house. Empty cooking pot. Wall
East.
3. Empty cooking pot. Wilhelm
North.
and Frida's house door 0. Entering alley.
Oh.
Hedge
East.
1. Patio 25. Professor Lindaro's house door 5.
Interesting.
Hedge
North.
3. Beatrice's garden 410. Hedge
West.
Wilhelm and Frida's house wall 0. Hedge 4. North South Road 69. Hedge 12. Balcony 1315. Hedge 4. Hedge 4. Wilhelm and Frida's house door 4.
Okay, cool. I've actually never found this area. Pretty interesting.
Hedge 1. Patio 2-5. Professor Lindero's house. Wilhelm. Entering Wilhelm and Frida's house. Wilhelm and Frida's house wall 4. Empty cooking pot. Wilhelm and Frida's house. Wilhelm and Frida's house door 0. Leaving entering east-west road.
West.
Intersection 3-6. Entering intersection.
Let's
Choose a beacon.
up again.
Temple.
Something really cool is unless a menu changes, when you leave a menu, it maintains your position in it. So when I did Control B to bring up the beacons, it automatically dropped me on the temple because that's the last thing I selected.
South.
North-south road 1.
South.
Entering north-south road.
South. East.
End of
East.
north-south road
East.
2. Temple door 5.
East.
Leaving north-south road. Entering temple. Leaving temple.
Northwest.
We're
Let
gonna go
us be still.
tell the-
and
Entering
sing
temple chapel.
together.
Father Ignatius 3.
Greetings, my child.
talk to Father.
You were led
Ignatius.
here for a reason. Tell me what you seek.
Is there anything I can do to help? I think this amulet is connected to a restless spirit. Any idea how to put it to rest? What can you tell me about Farhaven? Do you have any advice for adventurers? I need healing. What do you have for sale? I'll be going now.
Okay, we're gonna use home to get to the top of the list.
You were led here for a reason. Is there anything I can do to help?
Let's ask if there's anything we can help with.
I can see you have a brave and generous spirit. There is a task that you might do, but it could place you in danger.
Uh-oh.
If it will help, I'm willing to take that risk.
No, I'm not.
I'll do it, if the reward's large enough.
That sounds like me.
Danger. Forget it. Let's talk about something else. Danger. Forget it. I'm out of here. Actually, I wanted to discuss something else. Actually, I'll be going now.
So there's a couple sort of duplicated answers.
If it will, I'll do it,
Let's go
if the
with
reward's large enough.
Each man serves his own master, I suppose. Very well. One of my brethren, a priestess from this temple, ventured into the graveyard to the east. She sought to purge it of the dark influence that now hangs upon it, but I fear that some evil has befallen her. Please, if your path takes you into that awful place, will you try to discover her fate? I will give you what reward I can.
Okay.
If she is alive, and I have breath to defend her, I will.
It doesn't sound like me.
I'll be sure to tell you if I learn anything. Sounds like her problem, not mine. But I wanted to discuss something else. Actually, I'll be going now. Sounds like her problem, not mine. But I guess if I see her, I might let you know. I'll be sure to tell you if I learn anything.
That sounds good.
Thank you, my child.
And a new quest.
I think this amulet is connected to a restless spirit. Any idea how to put it to rest?
Remarkable. And you say a restless spirit is involved? The first thing to do is to mend the amulet. I'll research ways of repairing it, but without the other half, there isn't much I can do.
Okay.
Thanks for your help. I had some other questions. All right. I'll bring you the other half if I find it. Great. Sounds impossible and boring. Guess I'd better get going. All right. Thanks for your help. I had some other questions.
Very well. How else may I be of service?
What can you tell me about Farhaven? Do you have any? What can you?
The recent hard times have shaken many people's faith. Some think this is a punishment from the divine for some secret sin. Others say it is a test. To be honest, I'm not sure which to believe.
What can you tell me about Farhaven? Do you have any advice for adventurers?
The catacombs beneath the graveyard were dug centuries ago and connect each of the great mausoleums. Every mausoleum can be accessed through those tunnels, if one has the courage to walk them.
Interesting.
What can you tell me about Farhaven? Do you have any advice for adventurers?
Anything else?
The catacombs beneath
What can you-
the
do you ha- I
graveyard
need
were
healing.
dug. Your wounds are not dire, my child. Return when you are in true need of divine mercy.
Be that way.
What can you... Do you have... I need healing. What do you have for sale? I'll be going now. What do you have for
Not
sale?
that I have the gold, but
You can buy and sell items from shopkeepers. Press tab to cycle between a merchant's buy and sell menus, and hit enter to select an item to buy or sell. You can gather information about items using the number keys. Okay.
okay.
You have 100 gold. What will you buy?
Like I
Initiate's
said,
Amulet, 18 gold.
not enough gold to actually do anything. But let's check it out.
Initiate's Ring of Shielding, 5 gold.
Oh, that's a good one.
Novice Ring of Warding, 38 gold. Blessed Dagger, 21 gold. Weak Potion of Greater Healing, 38 gold.
Oh, he just got potions.
Weak Potion of Greater Sorcery, 38 gold. Initiate's Amulet, 18 gold.
Unfortunately, that's going to be the end of the video for today. I'm going to finish up here real quick, but this is where I'm going to stop for tonight.
Weak Initiate's Amulet, 18 gold.
And that's everything he sells.
You have 100 gold.
What will
you sell? Initiate's Ring of Vitality, 4 gold. Novice Ring of Shielding, 5 gold.
No.
3 Weak Potion of Greater Healing, 8 gold.
No.
2 Weak Potion of Greater Respite, 8 gold.
No.
2 Weak Potion of Healing, 4 gold.
No.
2 Weak Potion of Respite, 4 gold. Initiate's Ring of Vitality, 4 gold.
Nothing worth selling. Okay.
May the peace of the divine go with you.
Alright, let's take a look.
Current
at
quests.
the quest log.
The Good Shepherd.
Oh, the Good Shepherd. That's got to be the new one about his sister. Or the sister.
Father Ignatius at the temple has asked me to find out what happened to the priestess who ventured into the graveyard to the east.
Yep.
Finding the founders.
Finding the founders wouldn't have been updated.
Trouble sleeping.
That would be updated.
Father Ignatius says that in order to lay the spirit to rest, we'll need to repair the amulet. I should try to find the other half.
Okay.
A hero's call.
That wouldn't have been
An offer of
updated.
aid.
That wouldn't have
The
been
Good Shepherd.
updated. Alright. Pretty good start, I think.
Cast your cares upon the divine,
Hopefully
for
this
he...
was
Which file will you save to?
useful you
Nathalos.
guys. I'm going to save real quick.
Game saved. Pause menu.
You
Load
hit
a save
escape
game.
to go to the pause menu, by the way. I forget if I mentioned that.
Save your game.
You got save game.
Load a saved game.
Load a saved game.
Sounds reference.
Sounds reference.
Change audio settings.
Change audio settings.
Change preferences.
Change preferences.
Exit game.
Exit game.
Resume game.
Resume game.
Save your game.
And then it cycles back to the beginning.
Resume game. Exit game.
But yeah, for today, I think that's everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this recording, and I'll see you again in the next installment. Thank you very much for watching.